Здорово, народ! Приветствую вас на канале Немикара Гейминг. Вы смотрите продолжение нашего приключения в игре Starfield. Сегодня попробуем квестик за пиратов потестить. Что, почем, куда и так далее. Ну, может, кого-нибудь убьем. Артур, здравствуй. Вот. Ну, или всех убьем. Ну, а там узнаем, что у нас еще интересного. Мне, блин, дико не хватает здесь размера инвентаря. Если честно... Да, вот ящики для хранения есть, а вот вопрос, насколько они... Тут можно... Добро пожаловать в дом, как в Скайриме. Да, то есть ящики и сундуки можно, по сути, скидывать все. Инвентарь корабля — это так, для торговли. Давайте создадим. Этот ящик у нас будет с ресурсами. Ой.
But I think he would have liked the man.
То есть эти контейнеры еще и ограничены. Короче, надо грузовой отсек, типа грузового отсека с собой возить. Ну что, я уже не знаю, как не иначе. Ресурсы. Вес корабля всего 240, может быть, или нет, корабле не так. Сколько мне этот корабль выдает? $420. В напарника скидывать, это тоже типа такое. Короче, посмотрим. Давайте смотреть по миссиям. Deep Cover. Угу. Давайте еще вот это задание поговорим с Маршалу Блейку еще сначала. Там посмотрим. И квесты тоже, типа, я думаю, что в принципе много чего не... Много чего там будет интересного. Ой, простите. Может, тут еще терминал обновился, я тут чуть продамся. У меня в терминале деньги появились. 15 кредитов. Понятно. Не, реально, типа, прям, знаешь, типа, подозреваю, что в ближайшее время на Nexus поищу моды на увеличение, типа, этого инвентаря. массы таскаемые, просто там забивать буду. Хотя, опять же, я перестану там... Как я начал сейчас собирать. Я собираю патроны и там еще по мелочи. Я забил на многие вещи собирать. Деньги находятся регулярно и в больших объемах, типа, и такой, ну окей, а зачем мне туда собирать?
Hey there.
Кстати, перемещения напрямую в штаб-квартиру не хватает, потому что бегать, блин.
If you're looking for the Rangers, check the upper levels or the canteen.
Миникарты здесь отвратные, надо вспоминать. Куда ага, вот.
What's the story on Montero Luna?
That call we got from Wagner Farm turned out to be a little more interesting than I was expecting. Some men were trying to run the Wagners off the land. They tried to buy it first, but when that didn't work, they turned to threats. We confronted them, and unfortunately, it came to violence. None of them survived.
You helped someone in need and came back alive. That's a job well done. For the time being, yes, but she could still be in danger. That's why we need to fill in some blanks. What did you make of these men who were trying to take the farm?
Так, она ведь...
If that's true, then someone must have hired them. Now, did you find anything that might give us a lead on why these men wanted the farm? Hope Tech ships ain't exactly cheap. That thief could probably tell us a lot about these men you ran into.
There's something else. They were dressed in Freestar militia uniforms. The unit badge was yellow on black with the number 1. Didn't you fight in the Colony War, Marshal? That sound familiar at all?
The 1st Cavalry. I was in that unit for a while. But it was disbanded decades ago. After the Battle of Nera. What was left of it, anyway. Hell, it's our only lead. The Hope Tech factory is in Hope Town on Polvo. Nia Kalu's our ranger stationed out there. She can introduce you to Ron Hope, the president of Hope Tech. He might be able to help you find the thief. Just make sure you stay on his good side. He's on the Council of Governors, and they're the ones we answer to. Normally, I'd praise that kind of dedication, but you need to maintain a sense of perspective here. Our authority and our power comes from the Council of Governors. Remember that. This is your assignment now, Deputy. Work with the other Rangers. Find out what you can about those men on Montero Luna. Meantime, I'll look into a possible connection with the 1st Cavalry. Good hunting.
Да, Артур, будем. Напиши, как будешь. Так, Л. Нет, туда потом. Время доказательств. Поиск. На Сидонию. Мы тут уже были. Да, будем нырять под воду, еще как будем. Часов на 9, если я правильно понимаю, ты так вернешься. Пиши, если вернешься раньше. Там. Будем искать и думать.
I'd hate to live my whole life in a bubble.
Ну, напишешь, точнее, Артур, там, я тут на стриме, я думаю, что в ближайшие часа 3 я побегаю в это. А дальше посмотрим. Блин, как отменить задание с Тревором? Оно меня бесит.
If you're here to buy or sell, you might want to talk to Octai. I'm busy. And by sensitive, I'm guessing you mean something you don't want UC security sticking their noses into. I can probably help you with that. What have you got for me? Aurora, huh? Nice. A little too hot to handle, though. What else you got?
The Trade Authority turning down contraband. Well, if that doesn't take the cake. Or not take the cake.
Не торт или не торт.
No, they're right. What they didn't tell you is that I have a self-preservation streak 1 kilometer wide. Of course, if there's a finder's fee you're offering,
На добычу
I
руды.
might, well, bend the rules a little bit. You must be new at this game, love, so I'm gonna let that one slide. In our business, nothing gets done until money is exchanged, even if that means leaving a credit on each and every rung of the ladder as you climb your way up. You know, it's funny. Suddenly, I do remember someone who might be able to unload that stuff for you.
My faith in the seedy underbelly of the settled systems is restored.
There's a buddy of mine who runs with the Crimson Fleet. Goes by the name Adler Kemp. If he isn't passed out, you can find him killing the rest of his brain cells at the Broken Spear. Oh, and it's been a pleasure doing business with you.
I'm up for a little adventure. We got lots of stuff. Just ask.
Алексей, здорово, рад тебя видеть. Как дела? Я под конец рабочего дня решил чуть-чуть прогулять и постримить. Что-то мне сегодня заколупали. Ай, не туда сделал.
I hope I'm not bothering you.
Hey, careful around the equipment. You don't want to lose an arm or something.
Есть какой-нибудь торговец, а? Сплетнями торгуешь или чем-нибудь?
Cold beers and good atmosphere.
It makes me eat
Everything. It's my belief.
А, этот Джек я
Don't be a stranger.
иди лесом.
Unless you're here to serve me another... Hey, why don't you say that a little louder? I don't think every single UC guard in Sidonia heard you. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think we can help you with this. If you've got a whole shipment of this stuff, you're going to need to move it fast. But you're going to have to do something for us first.
Алекс, почему? У меня у самого выгрузка стоит. Поставил выгрузку, ну типа, ну что мне ее ждать, но у меня комп зависает на ней уже. 3 выгрузки одновременно, на самом деле, стоит 2, ладно, не 3.
You're a clever one, aren't you? Let's just say I have a certain influential affiliation. And leave it at that. Basically, you want that Aurora moved, I'm your guy. Pipe down! What the hell's the matter with you? You want to get us both thrown into lockup? Look, I don't know what that big-mouth Saoirse told you, but I keep who I run with a secret in public. And I suggest you do the same. Now, do you want my help moving your product or not? Right down to business and no small talk. I like it.
This whole thing's giving me the worst sort of deja vu.
If you want me to move that shipment for your pal here, you're going to do whatever the hell I want. You got that? Now listen up, because I'm not going to repeat myself. I need you to deal with a miner who's racked up a bunch of debt. He probably spent it all on booze, not that I blame him. Either way, I want that money back.
Да не вопрос. Давай.
Feel free to throw as many credits in my face as you want, but that isn't the point. We need to make an example out of this guy. His name's Carl Fielding. I think you'll find him. Don't worry, you can't miss him. Just look for the most miserable looking guy in the entire place.
А, блин.
Stay away from the 6th level.
Мне нравится, что у меня патроны заканчиваются.
Oh, jeez. Sorry, startled me.
Они используют одинаковые патроны. Дробовик другие. Это свое, это понятно. Блин, она все равно внутри, я что-то туплю. Надо чаще пользоваться сканером и смотреть, что у нас. Бывает. Доброе утро. Еще от работы не отошел.
The UC exchange is a great place to buy your weapon.
Sidonia's not so bad.
Crime's at an all-time
Something
low.
I can help you with?
Let's keep it that way.
Adler Camp. Who the heck is that? What? Play what games? You're obviously confusing me with someone else. Look, I'm tired. It's been a long day in the... Hey now. Take it easy there. Let me think about that person you mentioned. Adler, was it? Hmm? Oh, wait. You mean that Adler? Yeah, sorry. I thought you were talking about someone else. I told him I'd pay up next week when Deimos cuts our next profit share check. I'll even bring it to him personally. Hmm? Sound good? Yeah? Come on! Give me a break! What the... Look, I haven't got a single credit to spare right now. Okay? You can't squeeze blood from a stone. You know? Right?
It's funny how whenever someone's there to collect the debt, everyone's as poor as a list dirt farmer.
Да, согласен с тобой. Почему вам так больно?
What games? Sure. I guess I could ask for a 7-day shift. I don't know. Why the hell would I deplete my saving? Holy shit. You're right. Adler doesn't just want me beaten up. He's going to have me killed. Huh. Please, tell Adler I'm sorry for trying to wiggle out of the debt. I didn't have much of a choice.
Galaxy's too big to be stuck in the same place. Do you got time for a quick chat? I'd appreciate it when you're able. So how much of a thrill has it been traveling with the one and only last descendant of the great Solomon Coe? Is it everything you imagined?
3, 2, 1.
Well, that's a first. I gotta say, it's a relief being with you. So many people hear Coe and they expect me to pull some miracle out of a hat. Time has a way of just building on itself. Solomon was a good man. Great one, even. But if he ever heard all the bullshit being talked about him these days, he'd flat out deck him. I am. And I'm not. Yeah, there was a time, well before Korra, where it really weighed on me. Felt like every little thing I did or didn't do was a reflection on our great legacy. It's enough to drive you crazy. Now I just hope I can help Korra to... I don't know. Yeah, let's see if you can do better with her. Some days I think she's half feral. For my father, Korra, and me, everything starts and ends with Solomon Coe. He looked out at the stars, and he dreamed a way to get there. Imagine being the first person to jump into a new system, set foot on a new world. Hell, I get it. That's powerful stuff. And now... I'm just kidding. That's what I like about you. Well, I hope the comic book they make about our adventures, the stuff they publish, is just downright embarrassing.
It is now safe to resume normal activities.
Я лучше Сару буду разводить.
What's up? Have something for me? There, would you look at that? I knew that bum was holding out on me. He going to be a problem anymore? Or did he get the message? Well, damn. If you want to make a name for yourself in this racket, you can't pull any punches. Still, you got my credits back, so it's not a complete loss. You know, if you like this kind of work, I can get you more. A lot more. You think you can handle running with my,
Алекс, ты на кого намекаешь?
That's what I'm talking about. I like your style. Alright, I'll call ahead and get a hold of Nevamora. She's second to the big boss himself. Head out to Europa. You'll find her there. I suggest you listen to whatever she has to say. Oh, and I've taken care of that Aurora shipment for you too. Don't spend all that cash in one place.
Спасибо. Ладья встречает короля.
Lord's green.
Соу-соу. А, ты имеешь в виду, что неинтересно? По частям? Пока как раком нет, но...
Before I put you to work, let's get everything out in the open. I don't know if Adler mentioned it, and for his sake, I hope he hasn't. But you aren't about to sign up with any average pirate crew. You're signing up with the Crimson Fleet.
Ну что ж, Алекс, каких основах будем развивать сюжет?
There's a medical supply ship called the Ragana, jumping into Enceladus's orbit. On board that ship, you'll find a traitor named Austin Rake. I want him dead. It's done when Rake
Пьяный ежик, ух ты. Это Глот с планеты Катрук. Доброе утречко. Рад тебя видеть на канале.
Tough guys and trash talking pirates in my time, and most of them aren't worth the oxygen. But I'll tell you right now, Neva, she's the real deal.
I've been tracking Rick for months. He's making it tough, not gonna lie. He changes his location and identity so often, it's costing me a small fortune just to keep tabs. But you know what? It's worth every damn cred. He's made me look like a fool in front of Delgado, and I'm gonna have his head on a pike. I've been tracking Rick for months. He changes his location, but you know what? Rick used to run with the fleet. Hell, I'm the one who vouched for him in the first. Back then he had a different name and a different identity. He was a damn good earner too. Brought in a ton of creds. Everything was fine until he wanted out. So he ran. And nobody, I mean, nobody.
Привет, что ты там? Здорово, Серег. Да ничего, вот видишь, потихоньку на Starfield залез.
All right. And what are your intentions with these crewmen? I do not know who you are talking about.
Эвер, здорово.
That is devil's choice. do not know who to believe. But you would not have come all this way if you were lying. It's true. I do not know him that well. And some of what he says is suspicious. Alright, I will do it. If it means saving my crew, I will do it. What? What? Come on, Dimitri. You can't be serious. Austin, I am sorry.
Андрей, привет. Эвер, слушай, игрушка хорошая. Местами сыровато, но не критично. Вот. А вот насчет перевода, ну, машинный. Есть нюансы. Диплёнинг. И нейросеточки, конечно, перевозят, но такое.
Austin is dead. You got what you came for. Now do as you promised and leave us be. Then if you will kindly cease this communication, we will go...
Нам его убить или не убить? Вот вопрос. Кстати, ребятушки, такой делаю паузу. И этот, бывает такое, что понимаешь, о чем идет речь. Да не особо. Плюс, я не сказать, что... Не сказать, что там все окей было. Я не убивал. Ну, голосовалка в чате. Убиваем, не убиваем, быстро там. Выбивай плюс, не убиваем минус. Короткая, быстрая голосовалочка. Пока он еще не ушел в киберпространство. По оптимизону, ну, слушай, на моей системе нормально. Вообще, некоторые говорят, ну, у меня товарищ есть, которому проца не хватает. Такая вот интересная вещь получилась. Так что, типа, оптимизация более-менее. На самом деле, ну, ничего такого, чтобы было плохо. Поэтому я бы сказал, что достаточно. На старт даже неплохо. Хотя могли бы и лучше, но такое. У меня высокие там. Серег, я же тебе отвечал. Да, играем в Танкинленд, или я тебе не ответил? Или это Артур отвечал? Слушай, может тебе не ответил, то я опять Артуру просто точно отвечал. Да, играем. Где-то на 9-9:30 в этом диапазоне. О, это гуд. Подарок, нет, ФПС, города. Но вот чего не хватает, так это нужны пресеты для... это мы тут, видимо, нужно оба пропустили в сообщениях, сорян. Так. Спасибо за помощь с эклиптикой, да?
Now tell me about the Ragana. Give me some good news, then we can go celebrate. Delgado happy, seeing as our hands are clean. I would have preferred if you hadn't left witnesses behind, but at least you got the job done. Anyway, you wanted into the Crimson Fleet? Well, you're in. Yep, it's that simple.
Нет, Рогана не убил, типа, все нормально. Не любитель, ничего сказать не можем. Может быть.
Last person who said that was Rake. So you've already dug yourself a hole about 6 feet.
Я что-то... Ты не пропустил, Артура, мы его не убивали. Эва, на танке мы не играем там, ну, максимум War Thunder. Танки я уже не играл лет 5-6. Не заставляйте женщину ждать.
Not as far as they can throw us, but in time we'll shed those kilos.
Так. Вообще, кстати, у меня еще нету. С 15. Раз, кому ты загоняешь? Ты в тундру буквально... Я сказал в танки. Ну, типа, я не играю... Типа, я подозреваю, что... Эвер спрашивал про World of Tanks. А я в World of Tanks не играл реально лет 5-6. War Thunder, я же сказал, что я в War Thunder играю. Ты, наверное, не услышал мой комментарий, Андрей. Да, ну так вопрос был про... Ну да, я ж типа тоже думаю, что про... А, ну как обычно. Ай, не то сделал. Я просто встал из-за своего места. Управление кораблем. Нет, мне так не надо. Мы возвращаемся обратно, нам нужно на Фобос приземлиться. Я походу... Ты прямо богат, ну такое.
Ship is now docked. Perfect. Didn't even smudge the paint.
Мне называется доска, вот это типа выход, типа перевод такой забавный.
Love the smell of getting back into the harness.
I had a friend on the Regana. I hope I'll be able to see him next time we're on shore leave.
Типа мне тут вот, кстати, отсылочка к тому, что мы не убивали, этот говорит спасибо. Да не только, там не за только за авторские права, там за все что угодно возьмут. И за прочие части тела.
We're trying to confirm if the pilot really did kill Rick. But if so, what you did was uncalled for. You coerced the pilot into taking a crew member's life. He had no choice but to comply. You cannot simply pass off the burden of the job whenever it suits you. Understood? The Crimson Fleet is motivated purely by material wealth. Bloodshed is typically a side effect of getting what they want. I believe you're fully capable of avoiding the need to take a life. But if it jeopardizes the mission, we'll evaluate when the time comes.
Нет двигателя, я могу менять их мощность.
Hearing and comprehending are two different things. Let's hope for both our sakes that you fully understand the situation. Now I want to make this crystal clear. You do what you can to stay in the fleet, but there is an ethical line we cannot cross. Do something like this again, and you're out. Permanently. But for now, we will continue with the briefing. Were you at least able to join the fleet? It's no miracle, given the cost. Hopefully things will be much smoother going forward. Now it's time for the next phase of the mission.
Our intel on Saoirse was correct. After we received reports on your interaction with Adler Kemp, we picked up on your rendezvous with Neva Mora.
Our files indicate she's second in command, so getting on her good side will ensure you get into the Crimson Fleet.
Чё одна звезда?
You'll get paid once I consider your report complete.
And we expect your reports to be thorough. Where the Crimson Fleet is concerned, no detail is inconsequential.
So... where you'll meet Delgado, no doubt.
Delgado is the leader of the Crimson Fleet. I have a profile here with some information on his background. You'll want to know the individual cadences of every member of the fleet, but Delgado's most of all.
А чё с лицами? Оператор, здорово.
I assure you, there is only information that is
Какие
pertinent to the
полигоны?
mission. Our dossiers are designed to be succinct. In any case, now that you're with the fleet, you'll be operating independently. We will shadow you eventually, but we'll need to maintain our distance for now, especially while you're on the key. This will also give us time to bolster our defenses, should we need to engage.
Sir, on that note, shall we begin implementing the upgrade to our shields?
Immediately, Lieutenant. Notify the engineers and relay the information to the crew. I hope your entry into the fleet has overcome any doubts you may have had regarding your mission. It certainly increased my estimates on success. Keep up the good work. We'll expect further reports. Dismissed.
Ну, думаю, что нет. Не на минималках, но не на высоких. Ну, не на все там, не на ультрах. Ультра у меня комп не факт, что вытянет. Хотя, не знаю, там после... У меня типа высокие, у меня средние в основном. Можно высоко проставить. Смотрим, как будет по фэпису. Но они все такие, визуально. Нет, DLSS нет.
Has already finished the pre-flight checklist. That's my girl.
Hey. Hi. Can I help? I do? You must have read my mind. Always. Point the way and we'll be off.
Switching me out for the big boss, huh? I see how it is.
Well, of course. How else do you expect anything to be done correctly?
Hello, Captain.
Вот так менять, если что, компаньонов.
It's good to be out and about.
Тарочка мне нравится больше, поэтому... Я таки буду. Те, кто сегодня заслужил спать на одной койке с капитаном, да-да-да. Ох ты ж, у них космическая станция, я скажу, даже... Нормально такие пираты построили себе станцию. Как вам, ребятушки? Паркуемся. Йо-хо-хо, и бутылочка рома. Да-да-да, у меня как раз есть бутылочка рома в холодильнике. Пойду открою. Не, сам по себе, сам мне нравится больше, как компаньон с точки зрения. Если можно было двоих таскать, я бы двоих, он там и пострелять может, и все это далее. О, наева. А у вас тут есть торговец, там все дела?
Hey, steal from me and get caught? Better off dead.
Sounds like you did the fleet a favor.
ФПС у тебя заметно просел.
Out of an airlock before it turns into a...
Ну, кстати, да. Я верну, скорее всего. Ну, это типа...
Damn air freshener. The hell took you so long? Forget how to grab jump or something? Please. It'd be one less sloppy rook whose mess I had to clean up. The last thing I need is another Austin rake getting cold feet. You want to leave the fleet? You pay the price. Not in credits, but in blood. I don't care. Time is money and you've wasted both. That ends today. Clear? But, all that aside, you made it. So now, you get to hear a nifty history lesson. Pencils ready? Good. This floating scrap heap you're standing on is called the Key. Used to be an old UC military star station, and now it's the fleet's base of operations. Might look a little beat up on the outside, but we keep it together. Sure did. Right out from under their noses. Way before you or I were born, though. We've held this station for a very long time. Don't worry. Delgado will tell you all about it. You think? And that's only part of it. I'll let Delgado fill you in on the whole story. He tells it better anyway. But I can give you the short version while we walk the station.
Story time? How delightful.
Anyway, I'll tell you all about the key. But it's better if I show you too. Follow me. All right. History time. So, the key is in orbit around Suvorov. That's the very same ice ball where the United Colonies built a supermax prison they call the Lock. The UC is so clever. Supermax prison, lock, key. Cute, huh?
Оператор, а если бутылка будет не одна, так что осторожно.
The fleet needs right here. Of course, you've got to pay for it. Remember, on the key, credits are king.
Then?
The fleet protects our own, but you turn against us, and you're dead.
I've got my hands full. Jasmine, sweetie, I'm trying to give a tour here. So you want to tell me why those damn doors are sealed?
It's called a malfunction. You know, that thing I spend most of my day dealing with. Believe me, my people are on it. Have a little faith for once.
Aww. And you always, Angel. This here's Jasmine. You need anything for your ship, she's got you covered. We'll hit up the depot next and
Jasmine Durand.
out on us. So anyway, we were talking about the Lock. 100 years ago, the prisoners down there rioted and took over the place. After stealing some ships, they were actually able to make it up here and took over the keep.
About time you brought us new blood, Neva. I was getting tired of trading with the same old faces.
Мы можем
You're
поторговать.
just ticked everyone's getting wise to your ridiculous prices, Elutra. Anyway, welcome to the Depot, Brook, where you'll be lucky if these blood-sucking leeches don't bleed you completely dry.
А мне без разницы.
Whoa. It's not our fault that people don't appreciate how much it costs to get untraceable merchandise onto the key.
Neva's just whining because she thinks she lost a ton of cash selling us a shipment of gear. She... Should have done her homework.
Yeah,
Вопрос
sure,
Пеписа.
laugh it up. I remember
Но
that
мыльца
next
есть и
time
так,
I
и так.
need something from you cheapskates. Let's move on. Back to my story. After the liberated
well.
rebels grabbed the key,
Neva's new hot. Everyone up. Hey, if you want to pour credits into my pocket, you won't hear it. I carry most of the standard hardware. You know, kinetics, electromags, energy, even a few explosives. Occasionally, I stock a few smuggled items. Basically the stuff SysDev doesn't want you to play with. Just don't screw me over or I'll be inclined to give you a free demo. Not being intimidated by me is one thing. The fleet? That's another. A little advice, Sadiqi? The fleet's trust can't be bought. You earn it. You bleed for the fleet bleeds for you. Pure and simple. Anyone who says otherwise is either lying or getting ready to stab. Don't say I never did you any favors. All right, see you around.
Я сказал, что с ФСРом лучше. Ну, балды уже гораздо меньше, ну типа. Зернистость. Типа вот так? Зернистость вообще можно нафиг убрать, без нее реально стало лучше. Я вообще ее нафиг уберу.
I've got what you need. For whatever you need.
Продать. Продать из запасов корабля. Бомжара.
If your credits are good, I'm open.
Очень много должен рад. Столько, что тебе аж будет страшно. О, калаш! Прикольно. Знаете, типа, купите с принципа просто прикольно. Калаш по 7,62. Не, ну, где еще можно было найти калаш, как не у пирата? Кстати, мы можем просто патронов купить. Какие мне нужны? Вот эти. 7,62. Какие еще не помню.
Just gotten a new shipment.
Калаш внедрили, русификатора нет, типа того, да. Это мы оставляем ресурсы разные. Часть демократии, да-да-да. О, мы так хоть немного избавились от всего, что у нас есть.
Done here? Fine by me.
А можно ли... Вот, кстати, мне хороший вопрос. 1404. Вот... 70... А, все, нашел. 7,77 миллиметров. 7,77. У тебя есть такие? Боеприпасы. За высокомерие? Да, можно, нужно, я бы сказал. Ага, фреза. Дикпики. Кому дикпик? Мой скафандр однозначно лучше. Прикольной одежонки у него нет. Односолодовые виски? Просто по принципу, потому что это односолодовые виски, я это возьму. Так, подожди, мы этого посмотрели? А, вот это еще осталось.
All right, make it quick. Fine. Not like I have any.
А это торгует всякой жратвой. Ну, односолодовые виски я не мог не взять, вы же понимаете. А именно едой чисто и ресурсами. Ну, ресурсы, я надеюсь, впоследствии добывайте сам, крафтить их неплохо. Я не знаю, какие мне нужны, просто буду знать, что здесь можно зайти какие-нибудь закупить.
We're done here? Great.
Ну, у тебя ничего не менялось, Ратор. Как бы, вон, видишь, виски купил, односолодовый, если что. А не, по-моему, мы отсюда пришли. Да. Так, еще где-то есть что-нибудь типа торговца? Ага, это тут. Компьютер общего доступа.
Rook, meet Zuri, queen of the rare exports.
If I don't have it, you don't need it.
Neuroamps, blueprints. Hit her up and she'll take care of you.
Speaking of which, you still owe me for that last purchase, Neva. It's like 5 figures. Don't make me collect it the hard way.
The hard way? Oh no. Rook, protect me from Zuri's vengeance. Enough of the bullshit, Zuri. I'll pay you when I pay you. Deal with it. Got a problem with that? Take it up with the boss.
Ну я пока решил не накидывать тебе процентов.
I know value when I see it.
I'm sure you know the deal there. They'll buy pretty much anything, no matter how high. Then we got our med bay on the
I hope you came with credit. Hey.
О! Вот это мне интересно. Так, оружие. Что у них прикольное есть? Винтовка, редкий. Прикольный. Редкая винтовка еще одна. Ну, типа, мы такие видели. Этот ножичек выглядит симпатично. Давай, Артур, если что, набирай. Проценты пока не будет. Может, будет. Узнаешь по факту. Ну, типа. А вот это уже скафандр лучше моего. Но при этом, типа, вроде бы и легче, и круче. Чуть воздушный, но коррозийный больше урон, больше энергии. Электромагнитные. Да, но этот у меня с навыками идет. Алексей, намечается веселый вечер? Удачки. Ну, это приятный вечер, Алексей. Ну, надеюсь. Так что хорошего вечера. Не заглядывайте, если что, всегда рад видеть. Граф Монте-Кристо, Моби Дик, серьезные ребята. Тоже есть какие-то ресурсы разные. Нарядный стартер. Нарядный стартер. Перевод бомба. Ну вы поняли, да, меня? Да, ладно.
Always a pleasure.
Так, там я видел еще кнопочку трейд.
You brought me something interesting. What'll it be, friend? Buying? The fleet's got an impressive commerce system. They even managed a legitimate doctor among them.
Legal врач.
Business on the Key is like no other. It's the sole reason I'm here. For the credits. Not everyone thinks so. I'm still trade authority, not a part. There are a few, Neva included, that see me as an outsider. Regardless, as long as the fleet has goods to push, the trade authority will always maintain a presence on the Key. Always looking forward to something mutually beneficial.
О, так, что у него есть прикольного? Прикольный пистолетик, кстати, визуально выглядит интересно. Нож неинтересно. Пока тут неинтересное оружие. Но у него, кстати, неплохо так патронов есть. Если что, буду знать, к кому зайти. Ударная граната.
Your credits are always good at the Trade Authority.
Нет, тут, кстати, неплохо так торговцев, хоть у пиратов поторговать можно. Бар.
Okay, this is our final stop.
Фармацевтическая лаборатория.
You've got the last Nova.
First time visiting the... Try not to get... That's what they all say, until they stumble in bleeding out on my floor.
На моем этаже не
So here's
спотыкаются.
what. You need med packs, curatives, preventatives, I've got you covered. At least as long as my current supply holds out. A dealer with a full medical background. Thank you very much. Now, if you don't need anything else, I've got a... Be careful. I don't have endless supplies, you know.
Yeah, love you too, darling. Anyway, Shinya handles our lifeblood. The money. We call him our reckoner, but if you ask me, he's actually a pain in the ass.
And Neva will slit your throat if she thinks you'll bleed creds.
Go to hell, boss. Take care of our new friend here, or I'll find a way to pull the pin on that little party popper in your chest. Anyway, Shinya will get you set up in our system. I've got real work to do. Once you're done, head upstairs and I'll introduce you to the boss.
Time for a proper introduction. I am Shinya Voss, the official reckoner for the Crimson Fleet. And since Neva so thoughtfully mentioned it, yes, this is a bomb embedded in my chest. And no, I'll never know the meaning of the word humble. In fact, I find Delgado's idea of a security measure to be quite empowering. Glad you approve. Obviously, betrayal isn't taken lightly around here. Since I oversee the bulk of transactions and maintain all accounts for the fleet, I'm a prime target for information. Should our enemies capture me or I grew any semblance of a moral conscience, you might consider me the greatest threat we have. For Delgado, the bomb grants peace of mind and a certain degree of safety.
У меня хорошая память.
It's why he's the boss. Of course, I'm not the first reckoner to bear a bomb under my ribcage, but Delgado was smart enough to continue the tradition. Now, let me get you set up. A moment while I convene with the core. Thanks to advanced modifications even Ryujin would envy, I can interface directly with our mainframe and the Galbank network. This allows me to move and clean credits faster and more efficiently than any run-of-the-mill cyber runner. There, you're done. All you need
Всем
now
привет
is
от Оксаны.
Delgado's blessing, and you'll be one of us. The perfect segue into my final subject. Thanks to our relations with contacts across the galaxy, we always have a steady stream of jobs available. I've granted you all the necessary permissions to access these listings at any time, using the computers that surround the core. Fine by me. There's plenty of others who do. You do less, you make less. It's a pretty simple equation. Now, I believe that covers all I have to say, so you can run along to Delgado. Take the elevator to the upper level.
Alright, listen up. You can all stop complaining. Atrium to cargo bay doors have been repaired. Oh, and you're welcome, Nev.
Блин, мне вот это задание, которое с сержантом Юми, блин, оно меня бесит так, что капец просто. Типа, что у меня отметок несколько. Почему у меня, типа... У меня стоит, по сути, одно активное задание. Почему у меня, типа... То есть, чего он у меня висит? Типа, короче... О, я понял. Я познал эту цель. Это как? Это вот так. Это все просто и функциклично.
Ah, there's our other new recruit. So, now that we are all here, it's time to get down to business. The two of you are the only rooks that have made the latest cut. The rest, well, let's just say they won't be joining us ever again. Neva's willing to put her neck on the line and vouch for you, which means you've got what it takes to join the Crimson Fleet. You'd better not disappoint, or you'll find yourself answering to me, personally. All right, let's get started here. When you sign up with the Crimson Fleet, you're in it for the long haul. No one quits. No one retires. The only way out is death. You stay loyal or you pay the consequences. Fleet before friends. Fleet before family. Fleet before yourself.
Hey, if you've got a problem, I can decorate that wall behind you with your brains. Room could use a little color if you ask me.
It's all right, neighbor. I admire this rook's backbone. Takes a lot of guts to crack jokes with the threat of death staring them in the face.
Can we get on with this? I want to get drunk at the last Nova.
I'm impressed. That is the first intelligent thing you have said this entire time, Mathis. Since you two seem so eager to move forward, let's get to your next job. Pack your cold weather gear, rooks. Where we are going, you're going to need it.
Oh, God, don't tell me you're dragging him down to Suvarol for another one of your little initiation runs. 10 Johns to the surface, 12 dead rooks. You'd think by now you would have given up on that goddamn campfire story.
Crix's legacy is no story, neighbor. We've got fresh eyes in the fleet. And if these two want to impress, they're going to help me search those ruins.
I hope you're right, Dale. That new code we grabbed for the lock cost us a ton of credits. And a decent captain.
This initiation, as Neva calls it, is your chance to see where it all began. On Suvorov with Jasper Crix. Crix led the riots that gave birth to the Crimson Fleet. And if his legacy is still out there, we're going to be the ones to find it. Through a bit of luck and a hell of a lot of cash, Neva was able to get her hands on an access code to the inside of the lock. This will be the first time someone from the Crimson Fleet has set foot in there for, well, since Crix left the place behind. It has been frustrating being this close to potential clues, but not being able to find a way through those prison walls. Before Crix left the fleet, he left a message talking about a major score. One that would set up the fleet to be a big player in the settled systems. Somewhere down the line, they started calling it Crix's legacy. And everyone who's tried to find it has wound up empty-handed, missing, or dead. If we're gonna beat those odds, we'll first need a lead. And I would wager we will find one on Suvorov.
Dale's leaving out the best part. That this whole search is based on a handful of words on a very old slate. Crix left a lot of big talk on that recording, and not a lot of facts. Some of us believe in it more than others.
Don't listen to her. When we get our hands on Crix's legacy, the fleet will be operating at a completely different level. We will become more than a match for UC Systef. Sounds like someone wants to get down to business. Okay, enough discussion. We have got a lot of work to do. To that end, the next stop is the lock. I've had Jazz feed the coordinates into your ship's computer. Since Mathis doesn't have a ship, he's going to ride with me. I'll see you down there, Rook. Don't keep me waiting.
Так, мы получили очищение навыков. Мы можем баллистику сделать. Это полезно. Потом еще винтовки надо будет сделать. 30 секунд, ребят. Я возьму водички, а то он чуть-чуть мучается. Итак.
Oxygen, nitrogen, hydrogen. It's all here.
About time you got here.
I told you you were wasting your time, Del.
Yeah? We will see. And Mathis, I am running things around here, so keep your mouth shut. You got that?
Fine.
All right. Listen up, because I am only going to go through this once. We are here to dig up any info about Grix's legacy. We are not here to scrap for loot. Whatever you pick up, don't think, don't get creative, bring it straight to me. Before he touched off the riots, Crick spent time behind bars at the lock. If he cooked up any sort of a plan about his legacy, the trail has to start here. It's so simple, even a rook like you can't screw it up.
Hold on, no scrapping? How the hell am I supposed to make money around here?
All right, that's enough. If either of you want to fly with the Crimson Fleet, then you need to follow one simple rule. When you're on a job, you do exactly what I say. No questions asked. If that doesn't work for you, just say so, and I will leave you on this ice ball without a ship. You will be dead within hours.
Yeah. Smartest thing you've said all day.
If I hear one more thing from either of you about getting paid for this job, I will put a bullet in your head myself. Oh, and there's one more thing. Your little friend can tag along until we get to the outer doors of the prison, but I will be damned if I'm letting them inside.
Oh, very nice. I'll just remain here and soak in the planet's lovely winter-like atmosphere until I go hypothermic.
We have a lot of ground to cover between the landing area and the lock, so let's get moving.
Yes? Take your time. What can I help you with? All right, let's go.
Так, Маклмуэрс, Фредик. Слышишь, когда стримится то время розыгрыша, просто душу терзает возможность, что могу выиграть и сам поиграть. 12 числа я в сообществе написал. Будет. Прям, ну да, стрим будет, но я заранее напишу еще. Сделаю анонс самого ролика с розыгрышем. Ну, не ролика, там стрим будет коротенький. Так что, по сути, приходите 12-го. Вроде невысокий, то... Ну и то, типа, сегодня на этой планете проседает Фепис. Жесть.
Here we are. The place where Jasper Griggs laid the groundwork for finding the legacy and eventually the Crimson Fleet. The lock.
Oh, grow a spine, will ya? God.
There is a huge difference between being a coward and being careful. So both of you, watch yourselves. All right, let's keep moving. Standing out here isn't doing us any good. This ID card cost a small fortune. Let's hope it pays off. First time I have been inside this part of the lock, so keep your eyes open. If it's hostile, take it down.
How many people did the UC stick down here, Dal?
A couple of hundred at least. Might not look like much, but it was better than trying to survive on the surface.
Not much better, even with the heating on. This place.
Опять. Взломать замку. Я просто все замки буду взламывать, потому что мне прям надо. Найду хоть какую-нибудь возможность взламывать, буду взламывать. Мне их взломать надо еще 15 штук, чтобы перейти на следующий уровень. То есть мне этот взлом не засчитали. Серьезно. Нагрузки прошлого, охраны территории.
Yeah, sure. Must have been awful. Better than the Nostro, am I right?
Wait, shut up a second. Did you hear that?
Huh?
Lock and load! Let's go!
I'll show you what the Crimson Fleet's made of!
поговорить.
Must be a nest. I bet these things are crawling all over the place.
Yeah, and their buddies probably heard us firing from about a kilometer away. Hallelujah.
Может и слышали, а может и нет. Узнаем попозже.
Hey, how about that? Guess you're not so stupid after all.
Well, look at that. One firefight and the two of you become best buddies. Now let's see. Looks like we are inside some sort of prisoner transfer area, but everything is locked down tight. Since you are such good friends, why don't you and Mathis head up to that control room and see if you can get some more of these doors open?
Еще один шлем висит.
The whole roof's coming down! Damn it.
Разблокировать, все хорошо. Я пошел изучать. Так, это не подходит сюда. Должна подойти. Иначе не подойдет.
Well, this is just great. The plan? Who? Let's face it. Why? Because that's what his loyal little soldiers are supposed to do? The hell with that. I haven't. We used this opportunity to take out Delgado, and at the same time. Whoa, hang on. Give me a second to explain. Let's pretend for a second Delgado's correct. Once we get rid of him, we'll dig up the garbage ourselves and sell whatever we find to Neva. We'll be... Are you crazy? I'm no rat for Delgado. I'm busting the ass to become one of the Crimson Fleet captains, just like you. And in case you missed it, that icefall trapped both of us in here. Unless we find a way out, no one's reporting anything to anyone. Ever again.
Хороший вопрос.
Hell no. Come on, we both know anything we find here about the Legacy is going to be a dead end. If Neva wants to spend the rest of her life chasing ghosts, let her. We got more important things to do, like spending all of our money. Oh, fine. You know, for a second there, I was almost starting to respect... Now, let's find a way out of it.
А где он был? Аж вон там где. Ага, полицейские боты. Идите в пень. Дельгадо, не выеживайся, я ж тебя пристрелю.
No, there's no time for that. The things that attacked us are everywhere. You need to keep moving. And tell Mathis not to get any bright ideas, or I will gut him myself.
Attention. Lockdown mode has been rescinded.
Так.
There's gotta be a way out of this goddamn place. Huh, what's that over there? Looks like there's a guard tower overlooking the cell block. We should check it out.
Только тут контейнеров, это мне радует. Я хоть могу нормально... Ну ладно, ничего не понятно, но очень интересно. А, прикольный паразитец. Неплохо. Advanced ящичек. Ратин, здорово, рад тебя видеть. У меня все хорошо. Как сам? Как настроение?
Look at this dump. I can't imagine.
Еще чуть-чуть и будет у тебя 1К. Ну да, неплохо будет, согласен. Где этот чувак их нашел, не пойму, ну ладно. Еще один закрытый ящик. Ой. Я помню, что у тебя сейчас тоже идет стрим сейчас. Кстати, о блокировке. 11 из 15. Ну, почти. Зачем я сюда в эту камеру зашел? Ага, вот оно как. Так, что-то я с этим прям закопался. Раз, два, три, четыре, пять, шесть, семь. Мне 4 и 3 надо использовать. Потому что здесь других нету. Остается вот это. О! Вот это, судя по всему. Да, чуть-чуть я задолбался ее открывать. А это еще не самое сложное.
So, have you changed your mind yet?
Нет.
Yeah, right. You saw it back there. Those things, whatever they were, they've probably ripped him to shreds by now. Did the job for us. And if they haven't, we can still handle the job. We just have to get our hands on it. Of all the people to get trapped here with, why the hell did I get stuck with you, huh? Fine, have it your way. So, now that we've made it to the guard tower, what's our next move, genius? Keep doing what we've been doing. Right. I suppose we should start off by searching the tower. If he stashed any useful information, it might still be hidden somewhere inside. Cell T03118. Okay. That's a place to start, I guess.
Ура! Ну, я ж... Если мне опять идти через этот, я же с компьютера открыл его. Давайте еще раз на башню смотрим. Тут мастер уже. А что ж там за винтовка такая? У меня свободных очков навыков пока нету, блин. Мне пишут, что открывается с помощью компьютера. А где компьютер-то? Ой.
$100 years old, eh? It's amazing this entire place hasn't collapsed by now. When we get out of here, remind me to thank Delgado for hanging us out to dry. We actually gonna find something down here? Or is Delgado trying to get us killed?
Today, I bumped into someone in the mess hall yapping about a ship carrying a fortune in credits. I know it's usually bullshit, but he seemed to have details. After striking up a conversation, I found out the ship was a Galbank transport named Legacy that went down in some remote system during the war. This is exactly the score I'd been waiting to find. I need to contact Carter to let him know it's time to get off this rock. He'll help the mining details slip into the utility closet in the ventilation room. That's where we'll dig. Not up, but through. Right to the armory. Carter mentioned that security keeps rotating codes on all the terminals in the lock, so we'll have to coordinate this carefully. For now, we'll continue using his locker in the showers area as a drop point for the code to the utility closet. By this time next month, I should be out of this dump and uploading those creds into my account.
Delgado was right. Criggs must have hit the Galbank transport and stashed away the others. Play this right, and we're gonna be filthy strategy.
Хрустнули колени. Ближайший такой блок. Вы все открыть. Ладно, давай.
Okay, Carter. Confirming that the latest code to the utility room is 48611071. The mining crew tells me it'll take them a week to cut through the ice, so I'm giving you that long to square your end of the plan. When the tunnel reaches the armory, I'll get my people to start a riot. When you hear the fireworks go off, get your ass to the shuttle bay. We get one shot at this. If we play our cards right, this gets us one step closer to that fortune that went down with the legacy. You report any of this to the guards, well, you know what'll happen.
You don't want to mess with me!
Неплохая тут уловчик. Даже я бы сказал, очень неплохо. Что тут за... Давайте посмотрим. Аргон, понятно. Что собой эта штука представляет? Редкая винтовка. По идее, это будет повеселее. Да.
Was this an armory? Looks like they cleared this place out. Well, well, what do we have here? Give me a sec. This ought to come in handy. All right, let's keep moving.
Еще 30 надо открыть, но я уже мастеров могу открывать.
not believe this is where the fleet started. It's history now.
Он там бубнит все время. Кстати, вот эти бубнения прикольно было бы, чтобы фоном переводились. То есть озвучка, если их была бы, было бы прикольно.
Hey, what the hell? This is bullshit, Delgado. I helped plenty.
Is that Mathis? Tell him to shut up. I will deal with him later.
Whatever.
Okay. Now all we have to do is find a way off of this planet. Let me see. Here we go. I'm looking at schematics for the lock, and I don't think there's a way to get you back to the surface from there. But I can open the outer doors to the shuttle bay and let you fly one of the shuttles down there directly up to the key. Don't worry about your ship. I will send some people down to get it. You? Yeah, sure, and I wish gold coins would start raining from the sky. Now, if wishing time is over, maybe you'd be kind enough to stop running your mouth and listen for a change. Okay, let me see. One of these probably opens...
Shuttle bay activated. Initiating the...
Yup, it's got it. Might take a while, though. Those bay doors have not been opened in almost a century. You have done a hell of a job, Rook. We will talk.
Why the hell did you lie to Delgado about me? You didn't do all this work alone. Whoa, wait a minute. You think I was gonna... Oh, come on. All I've been doing is looking out for you this whole time. Hey, if I wanted to kill... Look, about all that killing Delgado stuff. Yeah, of course, don't worry, I'm good for it. Now, let's get the heck out of here.
Ну да. Вот в челночный отсек. А этот кораблик себе свистнуть можно? Ой, мама мия. По-моему, мы большую нашли. Ой.
I've been hit! I ain't even breaking a sweat over here!
Ладно, у меня тут есть на этот случай одна штука. То есть, по сути, это не шаттл, это таки корабль. А его нам дадут? Еще один шаттл нам дали. Ну, интересно, что за кораблик? Симпатичненький. А он, кстати, шустренький, но, правда, вообще без вооружения. Именно что шаттл. Но забавный. Если нам его оставят, тоже будет прикольно. Мы его или вооружим, или забьем на него. Единственное, что опять же, типа, такая штука. Тебе, чтобы побежать ждать миссию, надо бежать через всю локацию. Зачем? Можно ли? Или портнуться.
So, once again, I'm Jazz. Like
Engineer
Neva
is
said,
good.
you need ship parts. It may not be wider, but it's not on the books, if that's what you're getting at. I can guarantee your ship will be in good
Ну, может
hands.
быть и так.
So if you're looking for an upgrade, let me know. We got the best selection in the settled systems. Illegal, unregistered, recalled. Anything that keeps the UC and Freestar Rangers off your tail is a... Just let me know when you want to talk business. All business and I need your cash. It's a match made it.
Это жнец Багрового флота. У них, кстати, не такие, типа, другого рода корабли. Ну, вообще бы посмотреть, что у них есть. Багровый флот-призрак. Маленькая смешная шляпка. Вот такая сорделько. Это, кстати, класса Б, но слабее, чем наш. Ну, такой есть и у этих. В продаже он класса А, кстати. Ну, он вообще такой прикольненький. У нас очень похожий на наш. Это, по сути, он реально похож на тот, что у нас есть. А вот это уже интереснее выглядит. Как такой маленький фрегатец. И по вооружению, по серии, по реактор, правда, слабенький. А я его просто продать могу. У меня есть рубеж, щитоносец и разор Фриэль. Он, кстати, похож на тот, что я говорил, там один кораблик.
You've got stuff to smuggle. If you've got the credits, sounds like fun. If you want to stay under the radar, Neva's, she may be, there's no one better to. Truth is, of course, I wouldn't have needed Delgado pluck. I took one look at the place.
Ты мне постоянно работал, вы можете помочь мне с кораблем. А тут такой, блин, диалог двойной.
I've got plenty of goodies to choose from.
Продали ей кораблик. Ура.
Here to upgrade that ship? No, but just remember, I don't work. I bet you would. I'm just kidding. Let's take a look.
Сколько мой будет?
I used to work for a megacorp. Wore a monkey suit and everything. Seems like a different time.
Every time I see Redley smile,
That last job didn't...
You might find a deal or two here, if you can overlook the spatters of blood.
Ну давай посмотрим, если у тебя то, что привлечет меня внимание. Оружие продать вот это. Продать. Скафандры. Продать. Рюкзаки. Продать. Шлемы продать. Одежда продать. 101 осколочная граната. Нормально у меня тут.
Bring all the stolen goods, of course.
Take your pick. Just gotten a new shipment.
Мне интересно, насколько часто обновляется магазин.
All right. See what.
Калаш для прикола возьму потестить. Я вот этого берсеркера
Looking to
продам.
make quick work of you. If your credits are good, I'm open. Done here? Fine by me.
Tick-tock.
Так. Где лифт?
I don't know about you, but I think the well.
Ту-ту-ту-ту-ту.
You know, I've always wondered, if someone made a mess on this station, would anyone even notice?
Need something? I heard his sister is some hardcore mercenary. I'm always stationed on the kiosk.
There you are. The hell took you so long?
Так, не беси меня
It's
своим
about
только.
time. I was about to fly down and loot your bodies.
Not now, neighbor. Well, you said you found something. Hand it over. That's it? Just one slate? After losing so much of our crew, it better be a map with a big red X on it. Well, I'll be damned. Legacy wasn't referring to Crix's fortune. It's the name of an actual ship. A Galbank transport probably loaded with credits.
Never heard any stories about a gal bank ship going down. And even if it had happened, it would have been picked clean years ago.
No, neighbor. Think. If Galbank covered it up, and over time, the location was eventually forgotten, it wouldn't be on anyone's radar. Okay, this changes things. Now that we know what we are looking for, we have to narrow the search. And the recording that you found proves that it is out there. All we have to do is find it. Let us start with what we know. It was a Galbank ship, which means the company is going to have records of where it went down. Neva, weren't you working on a deal with Rokov? Something about a big-wig charity event on one of Trident's Starliners?
Are you serious? I've been working on that gig for 3 months. That's my score.
Ay, Dios mío. Will you shut up about your score and think for a second? That Starliner has a Galbank VIP suite aboard, which means... Come on, Neva. This isn't hard.
Which means a gal bank exec will be aboard. We grab their credentials and get ourselves into the gal bank archives in New Atlantis. Holy shit, that might actually work. I'll send a message to Rokov right away.
Pack your bags, Rook. You're going on vacation. And since you've earned it, take this gun with you. Might come in handy when Rokov screws everything up as usual.
Мне дали легендарный пистолетик. Это хорошо.
Good, because that is exact. Neva and I are too well known to walk around the Starliner without being recognized. If Trident security spotted us, it'd be over. I need you to board that ship, make contact with Rokov, and get me those credentials. Don't be stupid. You gotta look at the big picture. We do this right, and we are all getting paid for this job. Oh, before you leave, I wanted you to know that I took what you said about Mathis into consideration, and I've decided to cut him from the fleet.
Honestly, I'm surprised he made it off so...
Fair enough. That's it then. Next stop for you is Rokov Starliner, the Siren of the Stars. And remember, Rokov does not need to know anything about Grixis' legacy. For now, it's just between us. Now get out of here.
Hey, Rook. Before you head out, I need to have a word with you. Meet me at the last Nova.
Hell of a job you did down there, Rook. Hell of a job.
The fleet protects our...
Always ask for a bigger cut.
Так.
Well, isn't this cozy?
Hey,
It
I
appears
want to
we've
talk to you.
stumbled across the embodiment
Thanks
of the
to you,
phrase
Delgado's
absolute
cut me from the
mayhem.
fleet. Well, you know what? You better get your own fleet, because I'm coming after you. I stayed to give you a message that you better start looking over your shoulder. You'll never know when I'll be right behind you, ready to pull the trigger.
Like my colleague said, it was so nice of you to stay and wish us well.
Now get the hell out of me way!
We may not have official security on it.
We'll have the whole settled systems on the run someday. There you are. All right, look. I've been lining up a score with that asshole roll call from the Siren of the Stars for months. I'm not about to let a payday slip through my fingers. So guess what? You're gonna finish the job for me. I'm about to tell you, so shut up and listen.
Да не,
Rokov's
какие-то
been
они
tipping
все
me off about some kind of
грубые.
bullshit charity event that the Siren of the Stars is hosting. At the event, they're gonna give away something called the Earth Savior Award, which is worth tens of thousands of credits. So it's simple. While you're on the Siren, swiping those Galbank credentials, I want you to grab that award and bring it to me.
To blow your ears and serve the gods as such. Buy a drink or get the hell.
No. Dombrowski's only aboard to use the Galbank VIP suite, so he can catch a free ride at the company's expense. I'm sure he'll be there partying with the other spoiled brats. I can guarantee he doesn't give a crap about what's going on at the event. And I'd prefer to have the money that award's worth in my account. So you're just gonna have to deal with it. Look, you can make all the jokes and excuses you want. But if you don't come back with the ES award, either way, I get my money. How much you walk away with is in your own hands. Got it?
Unless you plan to walk away empty-handed, she really isn't.
Yeah? And who do you think Delgado's gonna back in a dispute? You. Over me. All right, Rook, we're done here. Because that's exactly what you are. A rookie, a newbie, fresh meat. Beneath all of that inexperience, I'm sure you have an actual name. So get used to hearing that word. Until you earn your stripes, good luck.
Неинтересная дамочка. Мне надо еще уничтожить кораблей 8 штук, чтобы на следующий класс перелезть. Что меня тоже отдельно бесит.
Nice jump. Right on target. And you didn't even scratch the paint.
Такое, постоянно приходится бегать.
I could have joined any division.
The vigilance or flag.
You're back. Then things are moving forward. Perfect.
Nice job, Rook.
I was certain we'd fool Delgado. Never. She's a sharp one. Did you discover anything worth reporting yet?
Fleet ship count or the numbers on their potential finances?
Both. And every
I understand your concern, but you can rest assured that every member of this crew has been thoroughly vetted by both myself and Lieutenant Toft. Legacy. Why does that sound familiar? Wait a moment. Are you telling me Delgado may have actually located Crix's legacy?
Excuse me, Commander. Did you say Crix's legacy? Please tell me you aren't seriously going to give that any credence. Everyone...
I'm holding tangible confirmation of the word legacy attached to Crix's name. That's too much of a coincidence to attribute to myth.
I suppose it's possible, sir. Intelligence picked up a bit. We assumed it was some sort of tall tale or a story to attract recruits. All right, take it easy. We prefer to... Let me see what we have here. Nope. There are no records of a Gal Bank transport named the Legacy in the database. What do you think, sir?
I think there's no record because Galbank is hiding something. Delgado's no fool. If he risked his own neck to get that information, he must be on to something. What's your next move? Clever, Delgado. Very clever. If I were in your place, we can't let Delgado get his hands on what could potentially turn out to be the largest haul of credits the Crimson Fleet's ever seen.
Maybe I should head out to New Atlantis, sir? I could press the Gal Bank execs for information?
No. Let's allow this to run its course. We have our agent here feeding us. There's more to this than just finding the location of the transport. Jasper Crix was clever. For some reason. Because the Crimson Fleet would be a totally different adversary, and Crix wouldn't have disappeared years ago. Even if they hid the money with that damn human computer shinny of us, our forensic... No. The Crimson Fleet are in dire shape right now. It's imperative that you do. If the Crimson Fleet gets its hands on a transport full of currency, it would be disastrous for this. I need you to do whatever you can to bring us more information. And for God, you're both dismissed.
Yeah, what is it?
Ну да. Кстати, об оружии. Длинный стол, компенсатор. А у меня... А у меня револьвер этот классный. Небольшой шанс. Это, конечно, красивый. Не, мы его оставим нам, но основным сделаем этот, как пистолет. Хотя, кстати, я ближнего боя оружием не собираю. Хотя... Пускай будет у меня.
Word is the fleet has you chasing ghosts on Silver.
Это что такое? Ой, подвисание, сорян. Это уже у меня глюки. Так, у нас есть очки навыков? Есть. Так, это мы пока еще не можем. Тоже. Безопасность в процессе. Ага. Угу. Все, вроде пока все.
Word and we'll get underway. When you have a few moments, there's something I'd like to discuss. Remember our last conversation, when you told me the artifact? Well, it got me thinking. So I dove into our archives and started looking through Constellation's older journal entries. Just because I wasn't familiar with the experience you described, doesn't mean the same might have been true for my predecessor. Really? I'm surprised that I haven't. After reading those journals, all of the pleasant memories of my time spent with Aja just started flooding back. Oh yes, absolutely. I didn't mean to compare. Those were just... oh, I don't know. Different times. Aja was the one that taught me the ropes at Constellation and took me under her wing as her protege. Hey, so I pinched a few ideas from my old boss. Can you blame me? At any rate, we logged quite a few discoveries together, but it was the actual journey that I cherished the most. We catalogued unusual stellar phenomena, a few habitable worlds, and some unique life forms, but nothing SSNN would bother to report. Exactly. For me, it was all about the quieter moments. There was nothing quite like sitting back and... oh, I find that sort of cozy isolation the best way to really get to know someone. Yeah, you know, being alone in interstellar space, nothing but light years of black around you. Some people find that terrifying. I find it comfortable. It helps me bond with my shipmates. I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you. You know, all this talk about Aja reminds me that my time with her was a gift. I miss her dearly.
I respected her, and I considered her a dear friend, but we weren't in love. Had that been true, I would have resigned my post and moved to Parima 2 instead of remaining at Constellation. Come to think of it, if we're ever out that far, perhaps we could pay her a visit, and I could make proper introductions. Well, I don't expect you to be a carbon copy of Aja. Just be yourself. You see, it's clear that we share the same hunger to I don't know if I deserve to be that close to anyone right now. If you knew about the things that I've done, the way my life's unfolded, I think your opinion of me might change. Please, give me some time.
Как всегда.
Yes?
Ну что ж, на место пилота и отстыковываемся. Блин, надо где-то поискать.
Ship's no longer docked. We're free.
Система Альтаир, Альфа Центанна, Олимпиус. По сути, с одной стороны небольшая, но в каждой системе что-то есть. Гиперпрыжок здесь сделан так себе интересно.
Switching grab drive to normal propulsion.
Фракция.
Unknown vessel. Prepare to submit to...
Wait. I know. This is Captain Young. Please acknowledge. Nice to see you. Been busy risking your ass for total strangers, huh? Then I hope the UC's always got enough credits for you. Do I have to? No more passing messages. Decorum, Marines. So, Command signed off on our sadly lost some men, but training accidents happen to the best of us. I stand by it. You'd make a hell of a but, damn proud to know you two. Command's shipping us off to parts unknown, but would you accept a final parting gift? Call it a fond farewell from some of your friends in the UC. A lot of good people owe you their lives. Maybe one day some of us can return the favor.
Чё-то я сделал. Я даже не понял, что.
Cycle the airlock and move.
Should I warm up the engines?
About time you showed up. All right, I want to know what's going on. I've been trying to get Delgado's attention for, I don't know, 3 years now. And what do I get? Nothing but radio silence.
Не завидую.
Then out of nowhere, just when Neva and I are closing in on a huge score of our own, Delgado orders me to help you out. Well, I'll be damned. Someone from the fleet finally agrees with me about something. It's a goddamn miracle. So Neva's message said you were here for Dombrowski. Was that all she sent you here to do? Or was there something else you were sent here to steal? Oh, really? Did she now? I can't believe she's trying to cut me out of this deal. Without me, the award never would have ended up here in the first place. She told you to hold that over my head, did she? Oh, that witch. Fine, I'll help. But you're doing all the legwork, and I'm still taking my cut of the payout. Anyway, we'll get to that later. First, we have a much bigger fish to fry. So why are you targeting a Gall Bank exec anyway? Not exactly your average Crimson Fleet prey. Why the interest? Playing it safe for now. Okay. I can respect that. But let's make one thing clear. If I'm gonna stick my neck out by helping you get near Dombrowski, I want something in return.
Like him or not, he's the Siren's captain, so his assistance is going to be invaluable. Maybe we should hear what he has to say.
Well, well. It appears we have a mind reader here. You're absolutely right. I don't want money. I want back into the Crimson Fleet. It's as simple as that. That's a disturbing way to put it. But I suppose that's the best offer I'm gonna get, so I'll take it. Dombrowski's a full-timer aboard the Siren of the Stars. Probably spends more time cruising the space lanes than actually working. Fortunately, the Siren is hosting the Terran Preservation Society charity gala. Larry won't be able to resist showing off his VIP clout. To get what you need, you're gonna have to attend the gala, talk to his fellow philanthropists, and dig up some dirt.
Oh God. I'd rather hunt down Varun's zealots than mingle with those egotistical frauds.
Yeah, well, lucky for you, it's not black tie, so you'll be fine. This card will allow you to access the Starfield ballroom. If you need my help, I'll be relaxing in one of the upper-level lounges. Head inside and mingle with the crowd. No one likes Dombrowski, so they'll be more than happy to share his dirty secrets. He's a VIP executive, which means he either worked really hard using blood, sweat, and tears to make the arduous climb to the top, or he backstabbed, lied, cheated, and betrayed his way up the corporate ladder. From what I've heard, it's the second option. Well, you better learn quick. Oh, there's one last thing. Trident equips all of their starliners with the latest acoustic threat detection. Meaning that you lose patience and kill anyone aboard the ship, security will be alerted and all hell will break loose. Anyway, I suppose that's enough to get you started. Good luck. As long as you remember that I'm getting paid my cut, I'll help you with anything you want. What's the status of your plan? Okay, then let me point you to her name's Sheila Holbrook, and you can probably find her in the Starfield Bowl. I'd press her to reveal where the award's hidden, and we can go from there. And if you're thinking of pulling the trigger on poor Miss Holbrook, remember that any gunfire is gonna set off the ship's alarms. You seriously need to ask. Okay, I'll give you 2 reasons. First, Gold Bank protects their own. Kill Dombrowski, and they send Ecliptic after every Crimson Fleet ship they can find. Not something Delgado wants, I suspect. And second, you offer Gal Bank employee in every single Gal Bank facility in the settled systems will triple their security. I'm gonna guess that won't help with whatever your plans are regarding Gal Bank, now will it? They claim their goal is to celebrate the soul of the Earth, the culture, the people, and the ideals of the past. In their minds, Earth is now dead, which is why they feel that preservation of its remaining aspects is so important. In reality, this is what happens when folks with far too much time and far too much money get together to make themselves feel like they're contributing to society. Oh, and while you're at the gala, avoid the canapes. They're frozen, not fresh.
Так. Так.
Captain Rokov said you're allowed in any of the crew-specific areas. Just don't touch anything.
There is nothing quite like the view from the Starfield.
You're a guest of Captain Rokov, right?
Да.
The ship's purser can assist you with any matters regarding the security of your items.
On behalf of myself and the entire team at Trident Lock, we have a range of excursions available at all of our destinations. All the details are in your cabin.
Have you tried the
Yes. I'm extremely busy preparing for the award ceremony, so this better be important. Yes, I am. Actually, I've been entrusted with the transfer of the award for the last 7 of its 9 years. Why do you ask? Well, the Earth Savior Award is one of a kind. The Blue Diamonds alone are irreplaceable. Since we can't produce a new award every year, it's instead passed from one recipient to the next.
Даже
I
так это
supervise the
передается.
transfer and make certain that there's ample security during transport and at the destination. During my tenure? Oh, Certainly not. There was an unfortunate incident where my predecessor attempted to sell the award to the highest bidder, but that was quickly resolved. Needless to say, they'll be spending the rest of their life in a UC prison. In my cabin? Oh, please. Why would I do something so foolish? I'll have you know that the award is locked inside the master safe, located at the purser's office. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have much more...
In the event of a lockdown, remember to return to your cabin in a quiet and orderly fashion.
With all the worthy causes and the settled systems, oh, you'd think people wouldn't waste money on these pretentious luxuries.
Glad to have you aboard. Welcome to the purser's office. I'm Chief Purser Murata. How can I be of assistance today? I've only seen it briefly myself, but I can assure you that it's quite lovely. Unfortunately, the item is locked inside of our safe, which can only be accessed by presenting an appropriate claim ID. Is there anything else I can assist you with today? Oh, absolutely! The safe is magnetically sealed and shielded with multiple layers of fully... In the unlikely event our vessel is boarded and the threat detection alarm is triggered, the safe will be permanently sealed until it reaches port. In the even more unlikely event this ship is destroyed, we can assure you that your loved ones will be able to recover your goods from the wreckage. So, as you can imagine, your property will be completely secure until you decide to retrieve them from our safe. Have a safe journey.
Please remain in designated passenger areas at all times. Have a safe journey.
Must you continue these unwelcome Excuse me? And why in goodness name would I do something as foolish as that? And why in goodness name would I possibly agree to that ridiculous demand? No, it's not. Is this really what we're doing? I'm not sure that's a... Oh, this is utterly... I should say so.
Having fun at our little camp. As long as you remember that I'm getting paid my... What's the status? Like the ship's purser probably told you, it's because the system is completely automated. The only way you're gonna get the award is by using Sheila's claim ID. Here, give her this. I'm certain it'll help. And if you're thinking of pulling the trigger on poor Miss Holbrook, remember that any gunfire is gonna set off the ship's alarms. Get back to it.
Must you continue the... Excuse me? And why in goodness name? Oh my goodness. How did you know about that? There's no need to make a scene. If you're here to steal the award, there's nothing I can really do about that, is there? Here, take it.
Блин, а прикольная запутанная штука такая. Туда-сюда, туда-сюда, договорись. Сработало бы убеждение, но чисто гипотетически смог бы я с убеждением. Как-то справиться-то может быть.
This must be where the passengers store their valuables while the siren is underway.
Алло? Так, Добровский мы убивать не будем, а вот спросить всякие эти у него будем. То есть как бы такое.
Here for business or pleasure? Let's put it this way. He screwed over so many people. If he suddenly disappeared from the universe, I don't think anyone would miss him. Nice to have met you.
I certainly hope they decide to hold all future society events aboard the Starliner. So, what brings... The considerable amounts of cash that Dombrowski donates is the only reason we allow him to attend society functions. Well, that was boring. That view is apt. I don't know why Larry's attending this event. He could care less about any planet, let alone the Earth. That's all then? Okay.
Hello. Are you pleased to make your acquaintance? His behavior towards women is...
Ничего себе, бывает.
That man really ought to be ashamed of himself. Don't forget to donate to the cause.
Знаете, типа не хватает записи диалога.
Yes, he's some kind of top dog over at Galbank. I heard he replaced someone that was caught running a fake loan scam.
Enjoy the rest of the event.
Quite a lovely Starliner.
Pleased
Nothing
to
but
make
the
your
best for the
acquaintance.
society.
He's been spending a lot of time with Claudia Swist. Quality time, if you catch my meaning.
Oh.
I'm certain his wife doesn't know a thing about it. Enjoy the rest of the event.
I certainly... The society chair, he's been spending a lot of time with Claudia Swist.
Nice to have met you. Hello. An open bar would have been... He's been spending a lot of time with Claudia Swist.
А, все, я понял. Пошло одно и то же, все остальные.
Here for business or pleasure?
Quite a lovely Starliner. Nothing but the best for the society.
Такое себе. А сейчас уже на самом деле еще полчасика и буду заканчивать. Напиши Артуру вопрос пока, если что, если не лень. К скольки он? К 9, к 9:30 готов. Ну, чтобы мы насколько стрим ставить по времени.
Sorry, do I know you? Look, I think you're definitely confused here. I really don't have time to have a discussion with you. My partner's waiting for me. He's a very important man. His wife? Oh, for the love of God. I told Larry to keep his big mouth shut, but did he listen? No. He had to impress his friends and treat me like a trophy. Look, I've been in this business for a long time, and I know how this game works, so let's skip all the banter and get it over with. What's it gonna take to make us both happy? If I give you dirt on that son of a bitch Dombrowski, all I'm doing is endangering myself. Why would I do that? Yeah, you could be right. That's true. You have come this far already. You know more about me than I suspected. Can't have that. That's true. For once, I would like to see him squirm. All right, you've made your point. You know, this whole thing really pisses me off. Larry and I had the perfect scheme where thousands of credits all worked out, and then he goes and flushes the whole thing down the toilet.
If you're angry at anybody, it should be yourself for getting mixed up in this ridiculous scheme in the first place.
Judge me all you want, lady. At this point, if I'm going down, then all I'm focused on is dragging Larry down with me. I'm not gonna tell you. Let's just say that I'd be sent to prison for a long time if Galbank figured it out. Yeah, I'm getting to that. Larry got together with myself and this other guy, Gabriel Vera. He's some bigwig over at UC Security. I doctored the transactions, Larry wiped them off the system, and Vera kept the legal pressure off of us. We were scamming Galbank for months. It was going well until I discovered Larry was cheating everyone by changing each transaction in his favor before deleting them.
Nice.
I wish I had some. Maybe you should try talking to Gabriel Vera. He should be around here somewhere. If he doesn't want to cooperate, just mention my name. That should grab his attention. Good luck. You're gonna need it.
Ох, блин.
What, are you writing a damn novel? Fine. Vera works for UC Security, so he kept a lookout on their comnet for any Galbank chatter. I guess you could call him our early warning system. And Dombrowski made sure that all of the crypto manipulation I was working on didn't turn up in Galbank's automatic audits. You need top clearance for that kind of access, so we had to cut him in, whether we liked it or not. I wrote a computer algorithm that basically creates a randomized number of false ghost credits that mimic the crypto key of actual credits. Then the algorithm simply passes the ghost credits to whatever legit transfers that the bank transacts. The genuine credits enter a dummy account. The best part is that I also alter the crypto keys as the real cash flows into our accounts. By the time it lands in our pockets, the creds are clean. So, on paper, it appears that all of the bank's transactions are covered, when it's really just our ghosted dummy creds.
И правда гениально.
Genius, right? What do you think is I'm using that gullible idiot to get what I want. If I have to squash him on my way to the top, then so be it. Let's get one thing straight.
Класс, дамочка
Larry
мила.
Dombrowski's no saint. He deserves everything that's coming to him. I hope you hurt Dombrowski. nail his ass right to the wall.
Дали бы мне какую-нибудь парадную одежду для прикола, было бы интересно.
Wasn't expecting to cliff dive today.
Horrid. Positively horrid.
Hello. You here for the charity event? Dombrowski, he's the exec holding court over in the VIP area of the ballroom. Yeah, sorry. I work for UC Security, not Galbank. I don't really know him personally. Claudia sent you, did she? Look, friend, I don't know if you're just a little drunk, maybe a touch crazy, or both. Whatever you think you know about me, you're dead wrong. So back off.
You're a liar and an absolute disgrace to the United Colonies.
Just in case you weren't aware, I am the authorities. Anything you try to report will boil down to your word against mine. And since I work for UC Security, who do you think people will believe? Get the hell away from me before I have you arrested.
That view is
Ух ты какой.
I saw your little exchange with Vera. Keep that up and I guarantee that imbecile's gonna demand that you be... Which is why he's threatening you. That makes sense. We need hard evidence of their scheme. But it's gonna be tricky. The problem is he's not gonna talk to you in public. We need to get Vera isolated so he'll spill everything he knows. Maybe, but if something goes wrong and he's able to raise an alarm, we're sunk. With all of these wealthy patrons aboard, the ship is crawling with security. Smart. If there's an emergency, standard practice is for all passengers to clear the decks and report to their cabins for lockdown. I think the best chance we have would be to tamper with the life support sensors. Manipulate a few controls, and you can fool the monitoring system into thinking there's a life support failure. This is one of Trident's premier starliners. That means it has the best of everything, including a triple redundancy life support system. They installed a backup for the backup. Luckily for us, it will still
Тройная система развертывания, все нормально.
return to their quarters until I sound the all clear, which I won't.
Whatever it takes. He's talking about tampering with the only system keeping everyone on this ship alive.
Don't worry. It'll be as easy as it was mingling with the guests at the party. Just throw a few lousy switches and you're done. One more thing. If Chief Engineer Sundin gives you any trouble, tell him I'll erase that gambling debt he owes me. I prefer you use that as a last resort, but hey, what's the harm in losing a few credits when I'm on the brink of rejoining the fleet, right? Anyway, I better start packing. Things are getting hot around here, and won't be long before Trident figures out you had help. On the surface, he's an upstanding citizen. Underneath, he's a...
Интересно о нем.
Don't you have somewhere to be?
Так, что у нас тут дальше?
There's some heavy security protecting this area. But judging from the fact that this is the life support control, it certainly makes sense.
Oh, sorry, that area is off limits. No exceptions. Oh, really? Well, that changes things quite a bit. Tell you what, I'm just going to step out for a bit and stretch my legs. Maybe you can hold this for me while I'm away? Remember not to touch anything, please.
Чап-чап.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Well, it appears that we've definitely ruined the party. Everyone's gone.
Мы испортили вечеринку. Да ничего страшного. Зато мы тут заданьку сделали. Ну, блин, квест такой прикольный, насыщенный. И что-то прикольное есть, и, ну, такое, короче. Более-менее интересно. Ну, привет.
Can you believe the size of this cabin? It's large enough to accommodate a family of 12. God, what a ridiculous waste of space.
Yeah? Bye for now.
I was wondering if you were the cause of the ship-wide emergency. It's time you stop playing games and tell me why you're here. First of all, you're in no position to demand anything. And second, you must think I'm stupid. There's no way I'd possibly incriminate myself by handing over the evidence.
The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you
Claudia said
receive
that.
further instructions.
You sure? Damn it! That means my money's already gone. And Dombrowski's going to walk away with a fortune. I'd love to see the bastard fry. But if I give you that information and it falls into the wrong hands, I could end up in jail. At least I walk away with something. All right, you have yourself a deal. Here, with this slate and this recording to tie it all together, you'll be able to nail his ass to the wall. He'll do whatever you want. Just remember that you promised to leave me out of it. You better tell Dombrowski to run, because if you don't kill him, I will.
Well, well. You must be the one who's been accosting Claudia and Gabriel. I'm uncertain what you hope to accomplish here, but it appears we should rapidly enter into some sort of negotiation.
All passengers, may I have your attention, please? The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency.
Excellent.
Please
So,
report to your cabins
before
in
we
an orderly
begin,
fashion
let's
and
review
remain
the
there
facts.
until you receive further
First,
instructions.
it's clear that you've obtained insider knowledge of my arrangement to defraud Galbank. The means and the method, perhaps, but not the motive. And second, I'm going to hypothesize that my compatriots are despondent regarding their share and have assisted you with this endeavor. Since we're speaking and I'm not at the reporting end of a bullet, this leads me to conclude that you desire something personal from me. I see. Well, that certainly places a damper on our negotiation. In blunt terms, I assume that's...
Oh, do get on with this.
Obviously, that wouldn't be my preference, but I have little choice. Though, Larry Dombrowski will be mysteriously vanishing after this cruise, and possession of the credentials becomes ludicrous at that point. Oh, it was actually a rather easy deduction to make. It's the only thing of significant value that I still have in my possession. It appears we've reached an accord. Wait, I'm sorry. Let me simplify that for you. It sounds like we have a deal. Oh, of course, I trust you'll understand if I ask for us to avoid any further contact. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to formulate how I'm going to utterly ruin two very annoying business associates.
I'm listening.
Неплохо. Мужик реально не дурак. Не зря он руководитель крупнейшего банка в галактике.
Well, looks like everything worked out. Just like we planned. I wish you hadn't blown away the gambling debt that Sandine owed me. But hey, you got the job done. I'm glad you feel that way. Just remember to tell Delgado how much I pitched in to help. You know, I'm still wondering exactly what you needed those credentials for. You feel like telling me, partner? Ah, so he told you to keep it from me. I see. I wouldn't want you to risk your position with the fleet like I did, so... Anyway, I suppose there's nothing stopping me from reaching. I owe you one, Dover Beach. Nonsense. If there's one universal constant you can depend on, it's that Yevgeny Rokov always makes good on his deals. Always. Well, I suppose this is where we part company. Hopefully the next time we meet, we'll be aboard.
I'm listening.
The captain has declared a ship-wide emergency. Please report to your cabins in an orderly fashion and remain there until you receive further instructions.
Отстыковочка.
Separation complete.
И в новую Атлантиду сразу. Блин, надо позаниматься... В общем, поискать флот и заниматься за рейнджерами охотами. Как же эта планета называется, если мне кто-то напомнит, я буду благодарен. Где-то 5000. Пока не будем ничего продавать. А ничего лишнего и нету, если быть честным. Как интересно.
I'm sure you can find something you like.
Класс А. Ну, это, конечно, прикольный кораблик класс А. Этот, типа, похож на мой. А вот этот, конечно, крутецкий выглядит, но пока я недоступен мне. Ну что ж, идем в архивы Гальбанка. Исследование аварийных отключений в скважине, какая-то доп-деятельность. Нам коммерческий район. Блин, прикольно, кстати, она такая... А она магнитная или нет? Довольно интересная конструкция этой... На лапе вдоль стенки. Вообще, кстати...
Figuratively, of course.
Так, давайте это.
Hello, welcome to the Galbank archives. May I see your credentials, please? Just one moment while I verify. Oh, yes, Mr. Dombrowski. Welcome, sir. Give me a moment to log your visit, and then I'll unseal the archives. No, never, not at all. I'm so sorry. Hey, look, please don't mention this to my supervisor, okay? She'll give me a low rating, and I'm gonna end up scrubbing floors. Me? No. Look, this is my first day on the job. Just cut me some slack, okay? I can't afford to lose it. I got a wife and kids to feed. Everything checks out. Give me a moment to log your visit, and then I'll unseal the archive. There we go.
О, дверца такая. Не понял, а что они на меня опали? Уходим отсюда по-тихому. Так, ребятушки, я думаю, что мы так с этим на этом моменте ограбления закончим. Всем огромное спасибо, что были с нами, за ваши лайки, комментарии, за вашу активность в чате. Я очень рад был вас всех видеть. Те, что смотрят это дело в записи, вам отдельный респектосик. Спасибо, что досмотрели. И буду рад вас видеть в следующих сериях. И до новых встреч. И через 20 минут мы увидимся на новой игре, на другой игре. Рад буду вас видеть и там. До новых встреч. Всем пока-пока.